Welcome to a sunny morning here on Planet Doug in Mae Sot. It's a Sunday morning. A lot of rain clouds in the sky, but the sun is also breaking through. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm even more excited about my destination today. It's, as I said, Sunday morning. I need my Sunday morning coffee. And the other day I stumbled across what I think is a brand new coffee shop in the Mae Sot area. It's about 9 kilometers to the north of Mae Sot. I stumbled across it the other day when I rode this way to go to a Buddhist temple. And on my way out and on my way back, I saw a sign that I didn't recognize. And the sign was for the Hits House Cafe and Eatery. Yeah, I'd never seen it before. So I thought maybe it had been closed because of COVID. So maybe I just didn't notice it because it's been closed all this time. But I did a bit of digging on, they have a Facebook listing and a Google Maps listing. And it looks like it just opened this year. I think they had a grand opening in February of 2022. And from the photos I saw online, looks like a pretty nice place. So that's where I'm headed, on my way to Hits House Cafe and Eatery. I may have spoken too soon. Started to rain, but I think it's just going to sprinkle for a little bit, and then it should stop. Uh-oh, coming down heavier. All right, I've arrived, and it does appear to be open. I didn't get too wet. I had to put the camera away for a while, of course. But yeah, here I am just at the entrance to Hits' House Cafe and Eatery. There's the sign for the place. From what I saw in the pictures online, they have quite a nice setting. A lot of garden area, a lot of landscaping. I think this is part of the coffee shop grounds right here. The building itself is quite open and airy, very white and kind of modern and clean, with really high ceilings and a lot of open space. And it has sort of an interesting setting because it's in the countryside, right beside rice fields. You can see, yeah, they're just planting all the new rice. And it's also right beside a series of quite large cement factories, I think. It's like when you look at the instructions for how to get here, they tell you to, you know, ride north of Mae Sot, and after you get up to and past so many cement factories, then you arrive at the coffee shop. Yeah, this is really nice to see all the rice being planted. And this looks to be the yeah, the place right here. Oh, 2 stories. That's really nice. Let's see, I'm not sure where the parking is. To stay out of the way. Oh, maybe back here is better. All right, I'm off the scooter, parked it here, and from the coffee shop I can hear some loud commercial music playing, so I may end up being unable to record any audio inside the coffee shop, but I'll capture some video of the interior, and if necessary, I'll just put on my own music or do some voiceover narration if I feel like I have something to say. But yeah, I'm right here beside the rice field. And I've talked about this in the past, but what they normally do is they'll take all the rice seedlings and they plant them in one field, like heavily concentrated, like a real tight bundle of all the rice for this whole area. And then they let it grow to a certain height. And when it reaches a certain, maturity level, then they replant it and spread it out over all the fields. And that's what they're doing over there right now. You can see they've got bundles of rice that they're taking out of a sack. And then those are the rice seedlings that have already grown to the proper height. And now they're going to replant them in all those fields over there. And these ones have already been done. They've already been replanted. Yeah, really nice out here. And from here, you might be able to get a nice view of the coffee shop. I was looking at their menu, and they make all the usual coffees and mixed drinks, and then they have something called lungo. And I think that's what I'm going to order, but I have no idea what it is. There's like a honey lungo and some sort of coffee honey lungo mixture, and they make matcha, things like that. I don't know what lungo is, but for some reason that caught my eye, and that might be what I end up ordering. They have some seating here beside the fish pond. Oh, it looks like they do feed the fish. I can see some fish food pellets down there. All the little fish are nibbling on them. But I don't know if they have any big fish down there or not. Another pond on this side, a lot of lily pads. And there it is, the newest addition to Mae Sot's coffee cafe culture. Let's head down to this platform before we go inside. I'm looking for any big fish down there, but I don't see any big fish. Let's take a look at the upstairs area. Looks like there are some stairs outside here heading up. And I thought I'd go for a walk in the back garden also before I go inside. Probably get a nice view of the building from here too. Let's go down this sidewalk over here. Yeah, this is really nice. Looks like there's a trail that goes all the way around. But let's pop up here just for fun. So as if you wanted to, you could bring your food and drinks from the coffee shop out here, or maybe they would be willing to walk them out for you. Kind of a nice picnic grounds. Yeah, and you can see the sidewalk goes all the way around the edges. I have to say, the music that I've been hearing so far from the inside, it's quite loud. And they had speakers on the outside as well, playing quite loudly. So I won't be able to record on the inside. They have quite an elaborate sprinkler system set up here to water the lawn and all the gardens. You can see all the blue pipes sticking up from the ground. And the system goes all the way out here as well. All right, time to head inside. So this is the main area inside. Oh, I like the tables. Windows facing the pond on this side, and then tables on this side facing the pond over here. And then another section right in here, which is kind of nice. More of a living room hangout area, the guitar, sofas. Yeah, and this is nice. Yeah, you get a really nice view of the front garden. So I've taken a seat inside, and one issue with the place for me is that the menu that they have doesn't have any English on it. So here's the menu, and has all their drinks on it, but it's all in Thai. But of course, these days we have the internet, so I've just called up their Facebook page, and then I can see photographs of their drinks here. And I'll just show them a photograph of the Lungo Honey Lemon. which is what I'm going to order. See if they can make that. There it is there. I have no idea what that is. Is lungo a type of coffee? A type of coffee bean? I'm not really sure. But if they can't make that, then I think I will get their iced matcha latte, which you can see right there. Maybe I'll stay here long enough that I can have both. And according on their on the Facebook page, they also have a bunch of pastries, cheesecakes and things like that, but I don't see any of them out on display here. So I'm not sure how you would order that. We'll find out maybe when I get up to the counter. So I did order this drink, the Lungo Honey Lemon, and I asked him what it was. I didn't really understand, but he said that the Americano version of this is coffee with water, but Lungo means it's like pure coffee without water. So maybe it's the same drink, but made with espresso instead of Americano style coffee. I don't really know, but it sounds like it's coffee flavored. Yeah, I'll find out what I got. I have no idea, as usual. And they do have some pastries. They're up there in the like a refrigerator, so you just have to go look inside the glass door of the fridge, and you can see what they have. My drink has arrived, and it looks exactly like the picture, pretty much. You could take a picture of it right now and add it to the Facebook page as an example of this style of drink. So there it is, the Lungo Honey Lemon. Okay, let's give this a try. Actually, I'll take a sip before I mix it up. Whoa. Yeah, so the top part is really just plain coffee, I think. And then way down at the bottom, let's see what we get down at the bottom. So at the very bottom, that's a very strong, lemony kind of drink, liquid. So I guess what you want to do is mix this all up, I assume. Both parts, actually, the top coffee and the lemony stuff at the bottom, both seem to be completely unsweetened, which is kind of a surprise to me. All right, all stirred up. Let's see what we've got now. Interesting. Yeah, it's like a lemon mixed with coffee and completely unsweetened. And there's not milky at all. Off the top of my head, I have to say it's certainly not, I don't think it would become one of my favorite drinks. It's not something I would order again. But hey, new experience. Well, I finished my drink here at Hit's Cafe and Eatery, Hit's House Cafe and Eatery, and I was just packing up and getting ready to ride back into Mae Sot when the rains started coming down. Yeah, it was really heavy for a while there, but starting to lighten up a little bit right now, but the rain is still coming down, so hanging out for a few minutes waiting for the rain to stop. Yeah, you can see the sun has completely disappeared. Nothing but rain clouds up there in the sky. So I think it's going to be raining pretty much off and on for the rest of the day. And once it stops, once it lightens up a little bit more, I'll be back on my scooter, heading back into town. This is definitely a popular place on a Sunday. A lot of families in particular have been showing up here this morning, and a lot of people with a lot of cameras, because whoever designed this place, the owners, they were pretty clever in their design, because they set up some very nice selfie stations. Like even inside the coffee shop, there's like a chair in the corner with a guitar beside it, and everyone that comes in, they take turns sitting down in the chair, and then they pick up the guitar and pretend they can play it, and you know, they get their picture taken. Everybody takes their turn having their picture taken with the guitar. So yeah, it's that kind of place. You bring your cameras and take a lot of selfies while you're here. Yeah, nice garden area, nice fish ponds. I did see fish food out front, 20 baht, and you get a small jar of fish food, so you can feed the fish in the pond as well. And I tested out the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi works great. And I guess that brings me to the end of my experience here at the Hit's House Eatery and Cafe. Nice place, very scenic setting. And if you manage to come here on a day when there isn't like typhoon level rain, I'm sure you'd have a really nice experience. So that's it. See you in the next video from Mae Sot. Oh.